you give a big hand for errors, applause for mistakes? Without them we wouldn't be here. Let's hear it for inexactitude, for imprecision, bravo. For fudging it, hip hip, 3 cheers. DNA of twisted double helix fame is an expert at that self-replication game. But once in a million times it goes wrong, and thanks to that we're singing the song. Won't you give a big hand for errors, applause for mistakes? Without them we wouldn't be here. Let's hear.
Work already done. Now you can calm down. Cozy journey home. It's where you belong. Time to forget your worries. We'll make them go. Cool and random stories. Watch a TV show. What's the name? What's the name? What's the name? What's the name? Good evening, Cambridge. Hello everybody, it's Thursday, it's 8:30 o'clock, and Good Evening Cambridge is on as usual. Tonight the episode a little bit excited because right now we are under Mission Impossible on uploading a file on YouTube, and I hope it's gonna work out for us. But I'm a little bit excited, but let's keep it calm. So I would like to say that our team is growing here at Good Evening Cambridge, and I welcome our new team member, Victoria Wang. She helped me to produce one video. You're gonna see it a little bit later on the show tonight. So welcome. And I'm very proud of our work, and I hope we're gonna collaborate in the future as well, and we'll have more and more great projects. And as I said last week, I'm always looking for writers and editors and talents and models and actors and everybody. So please send me an email. It will be goodevecamp@gmail.com. So I always looking for somebody new. All right. I have a great show for you tonight. We're gonna go for a little trip to Rockport, Massachusetts, where I usually get my favorite candy, and honestly, this is the best candy I tried in New England, and I hope that you're gonna like it too. It's really exciting. It was a really good trip, and another video, which one is I really hope we're gonna upload. It's about, I was interviewing a very nice couple. They are relationship experts. They're both psychologists. Their names are Antra and Richard Borowski. And it was really interesting conversation with them. And I hope we're gonna see this video. Unless you won't upload, we're gonna see it next week. So let's talk a little bit about what is going on in Cambridge this weekend. As usually, I do put all the links on our Facebook page, and you're more than welcome to use the links. So let's go to our to our Facebook page and see what I got for you today here. Alrighty. Alrighty. Let's talk a little bit about this event. It's called I Love Science. This is a program from Harvard Museum of Natural History. You can attend this Saturday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Celebrate your love for science and this annual day-long festival that features dozens of activities. Attendees will be able to design an insect maze, examine frog adaptations, use fossil teeth to study animal diets, animal-plants interactions, and investigate the factors that differentiate New England beaches. The activities will be led by Harvard graduate students, scientists, and enthusiastic explorers. Listen to short discussion on the current research happening at Harvard during the event. The program is appropriate for children and adults for all ages and is sure to have something for everyone. Another event which one is going on in Cambridge, I would like to tell you about. Oh, actually, yeah. Did you ever take somebody to the cemetery for a date? That did sound a little bit weird, but it's a great way to shock your date on this Valentine's weekend. Just go to the Mount Auburn Cemetery. There is something special going on there this week. Where is it? Nope. Here you go. All right, so it's Eyes on Owls program. Join them in Story Chapel for a special presentation by teacher naturalist Marcia Wilson and wildlife photographer Mark Wilson. They will introduce visitors to the owls of New England and beyond. Learn the field marks, signs, and naturalist skills that you can use to find owls without disturbing them. Then you're gonna meet the owls very close. 2 sessions will be offered. Please let them know that you're interested because the seating is limited. And I think they're pretty cool with their eyes, and you know, it's always interesting to find to learn something new. Another event, which one is going on in Cambridge this weekend? It's from Long. Give me a second here. Uh-oh. Did I lost it? Did I? Well, let's look right over here. The Lunga School of Music invites you for a special concert from both of Longy's academic orchestras, the Longy Conservatory Orchestra and the L. Estema Side by Side Orchestra from Longley with Love. It will be a free event, and they will perform. Schumann's Symphony No. 1. For whoever like the classical music, I think it will be an interesting event to attend. And once again, it's free, and it will be at First Church at 11 Garden Street in Cambridge, Massachusetts. Another event is for kids this time. It's called... You probably heard about the Curious George, and there is a store located right at Harvard Square. So, Valentine's Day story time with Curious George. Harvard Square is full of love, especially at the world's only Curious George store. Bring your little ones to the store to hear stories of friendship and love. After story time, stick around for Valentine's Day craft and then meet a big guy himself, Curious George. Children's ages 2 to 6 will love this event, but all ages are welcome. Tickets are only required for children. All right. And there is another exhibition going on right now. It's called Animals in Motion. At 1 second over here, let's go back to the YouTube page. Animals, Machines, and Motion. So it's pretty interesting exhibition. Was developed by Field Museum of Chicago in partnership with the Denver Museum of Natural Science, with the generous support provided by the Searle Funds at the Chicago Community Trust and ITW. You can find a link about this event on the website. I meant on the Facebook page. And once again, please subscribe to our YouTube channel on YouTube. Follow us on Twitter and like our page on Facebook so we'll know you exist. And please, all the time, no matter what, send me an email to goodevecamp@gmail.com. I will be more than happy to hear from you. And now I would like to show you about the trip I made, I think last week. Alrighty, good news. Trip to Tuck Candy. Pretty excited. So Valentine's Day classic gift is chocolate, obviously. And who doesn't like sweets? I do. I have a big sweet tooth, and actually I have discovered this store around 3 years ago, and I love that store, and I want everybody to go there and check it out themselves. First of all, because the chocolate is great, you know. And I have met a manager of the store, Laura Tuck, and she's a wonderful person. She's so much fun, and she agreed to be interviewed. So whatever happened, please take a look right now. Rockport, Massachusetts. This is one of my most favorite places to go to get away from problems in a city life. Rockport is a popular tourist spot, home for a number of artists and fishermen. What do I love about this town is its restaurants, art galleries, and granite. No, not really. It was a funny joke. I like the chocolate. Almost 90 years ago, Tuck twins began making homemade candies.
My name is Lori Tuck, and I married into the Tuck family, and at this point I am the manager of the original store, Tuck's Candy and Gifts, which is located at 15 Main Street in Rockport, Massachusetts. Tuck's Candy opened in 1929 by twins, Walter and George, and they opened this as a candy store and a pharmacy underneath their father's dental practice. And Dr. Tuck would be known to walk his patients through the candy store and give them a lollipop after he had cleaned their teeth. The candies are made at the Candy Factory, which is also in Rockport, just down the hill in Dock Square. And the candy maker, Dan, is the grandson of Walter, the other twin, who was the original candy maker. So it's still all the original recipes, and we sell the candy that he makes. Candy is homemade and fresh, and one of the things that I think is really neat is I remember my dad getting boxes of candies from his friends at work and stuff, and our favorites were the ones that came with a guide, so you knew what you were going to eat. And there were certain candies that would always be left. So at Tuck's, you can choose what you want in your box. So if you're giving somebody a box of candy, you can stand in front of the chocolates and pick out the ones you want, so all the candies will be eaten. And I wish when I was a kid we could have done that, because we definitely would have wanted 2 or 3 of some of them. People, when they walk in the store, we're known for our candy, because we've been Tuck's Candy. The gift part, which is a big part of the store, people don't realize. And we'll have people that say they've been coming in here forever and they never knew how big we were and what a variety of gifts we sold. I think you should come to Tuck's Candy and Gifts. You can look, we certainly have a great selection of very tasty candy. We also have nautical things, and dragons and angels and dogs and cats, and a card room in the back. So it's one-stop shopping is what we like to say. You can buy your Valentine cards or any cards you need, candy, and also a gift.
I just cannot resist it. Plus it's a great gift for a Valentine's Day. All right. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you will not. Oh no, I closed the window. You will not regret going there. And if you would like to call me right now, the phone number here in the studio is 617-876-0055. And talk about whatever you saw. But most importantly, I would like to dedicate this episode to the loved ones, to the only one who made this episode happen tonight, and without you I won't be able to do anything. You're my light and I love you very much. Let's go back to the episode, and it's Valentine's Day, and we all probably asking ourselves the same questions as I do. What is love? What is true love? Does it exist? Who is your right partner? Does the conflicts are natural for the couple? And other relationship questions. So my goal this month to help you and help myself to find some answers to some questions, or make you think about it at least. We'll see what's gonna happen. But it's better than nothing to know at least a little bit about love, a little bit. And I met very interesting people last week. Their name is Richard and Andra Borowski. They are relationship experts, both graduated from Harvard and practice here in Cambridge. They've been together for 45 years. I think they've been married for 40 years. And they're still together. They haven't killed each other yet. I'm just joking. Anyway, they are founders and directors of the Center of the Study of Relationship here in Cambridge, Massachusetts, where they provide therapy for couples and individuals. And also they do have workshops, but the upcoming workshop they have this upcoming weekend, as I know. You have to, the seating is limited, so you have to contact them. So you can go on their website. It's for beingtogether.com. I didn't put this, but And I just check out the video, and I hope you're gonna like it.
Borowski, and I'm a marriage and family therapist.
A better word for love maybe is compassion.
Part of what love is, it's high quality attention, and it's attention that is generous, it's attention that's connecting. There's also an aspect of love which is commitment.
Love has to grow or it dies.
That often in the beginning of a relationship, we get what we call the free trial offer, which is just this very expansive, connected feeling of really wanting to be with the other person. It's like you're curious, and everything in a way feels wonderful. And that free trial offer doesn't last. And so often couples really start to struggle at that point and really need to realize that that's the point at which you have to really learn how to consciously create love.
Are we one or two? Are two halves of one? Or is one a half of two? A relationship dies when people aren't learning anything. When people, there are people who have come to me and been married 3, 4, 5 times. And I ask them, well, what have you learned? And I often will say, well, I just picked the wrong person every time. You have to learn something from each relationship, or you just have to repeat the grade again, like in school. If you don't learn the subject, you have to repeat it
I thought it was a really interesting question about like what's the essence of relationship. And what came to me is that there's this very deep paradox which is around connection and freedom. And that very easily couples will polarize around that. One person is seeking connection and the other person needs freedom. At a spiritual level, they're two sides of the same thing. At a spiritual level, you really can't be connected unless you're free, and you can't be free unless you're connected.
Relationships are improvisations. This is an improvisational art. There's a quote by the Polish Nobel Prize winning poet, Wisława Szymborska. She says, "Nothing ever happens twice. Accordingly, we arrive here improvised and leave without a chance to practice." And if you meet somebody and you think of, okay, see what happens, that I think is a great attitude to have.
In a way, we're all interested in connection, I think, in the beginning of a relationship. And then very quickly, there's a polarization that can happen so that one person ends up feeling like they really want to be with the other person, and the other person then starts to feel engulfed. Okay, so we've been together 45 years, and we've been married for 40 years. And it's really been up and down. We have lots of conflicts. And the thing is that we love our conflicts.
And we use the conflicts to create energy.
When we have a fight, there are really two things going on. One is that there is something deep and important to learn.
Well, we do, every year, we do maybe 8 workshops. They last for a weekend, and we've tried to inspire other people to approach relationship in that way. This is a quote by Teilhard de Chardin, who was a French priest, Jesuit priest and paleontologist. Someday, after harnessing the winds and the waves, the tides and gravity, we will harness for God the energies of love. And on that day, for the second time in human history, fire will have been discovered.
I didn't forget to turn on the mics this time. Alright, so I hope you know now that not only you have questions about love and relationship and...
No.
What is this? Yeah, and I would like to thank you people who helped me with this episode tonight. It was Arturo Cueva, without whom you won't see the interview with the relationship experts, and Victoria Wang, who helped me to produce the video about the Tax Candy store. And I really hope that you will have the great Valentine's Day, and you will spend it with the people who you love. And I wish you all the best. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter, subscribe to our channel on YouTube, and please like our page on Facebook. And if you would like to be a part of the show, please let me know and send me an email at goodevecamp@gmail.com. And if you have something to show, just put a hashtag GED. And I hope you'll have a great weekend. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. And it was nice to be in front of you tonight. See you next week.